Hey, what's going on? It's Solskjaer Post. How you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all keeping safe. Back with a mixing sound. With a little bit of luck, we can make it to the night. That's how it feels right now, isn't it? Football withdrawal syndrome. That's how I'm feeling. Football withdrawal syndrome. I think it was Bill Shankly once said, hate to quote a quote from Liverpool, but Bill Shankly once said, football's not the most important thing in the world. It's more important than that. I think it's somewhere down the lines of that. I feel like it is. I feel like football is the most important things of the unimportant things. That's how I feel right now. I can't even grab myself a Costa coffee. I love my Costa coffee. Here we are. Costa coffee. Nah, mate. Just put on your leg. It's average beans, mate. Average beans. Yeah, from the cupboard. Average beans. Now, today I wanted to talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And has Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a reprieve? I feel like now that the season is sort of come to a halt, if the season is voided, I feel like Solskjaer will stay as manager because I don't feel he's had the full season. Well, he hasn't had the full season. So I don't think the Glazers are shrewd enough to remove Solskjaer if the season is voided. I feel like Solskjaer was on a run of 10 games, fair enough. He was on a run of 10 games, 11 games, unbeaten, doing well. But what we also have to take into context is that we had a very easy fixture list before this terrible virus which has broke out. We had a very easy fixture list. I think the only game that we had which was kind of difficult was Manchester City. But if we're being honest with ourselves, Manchester City, they're going for other things right now. They're going for the Champions League. And you can see that they're giving up on the title this year. It was plain to see. And that's why they dropped De Bruyne, etc. They are after the Champions League. Now, will Solskjaer be here next season? I think he will. 9 times out of 10, I think he's going to be here next season. The signing of Bruno Fernandes, if you look at my podcasts from way back in August, when things were bright and sunny and we were allowed outside, we had a tan and everything, you know, I never realised how good it feels to put the rubbish in the trash. I never felt how good it feels. I've forgotten how good it feels to put the rubbish in the trash because of the fresh air. I'm like, my God, it is amazing. I appreciate the little things in life, you know. Don't tell me anything when we get back. I miss traffic. I miss traffic, little things like that. I miss traffic. I miss things. I just miss things, you know. I miss walking in the street. I miss going to the gym. I miss everything, and I just it's just gone a little bit crazy. Now, I wanted to talk today about the player of the season. I believe that the Athletic have put Scott McTominay as the young player of the season. Now, shock horror, the majority of the people, regardless what people say, will say he doesn't deserve the player of the season. He doesn't. He's been okay. But as I said, I do not hate Scott McTominay. I just feel like he's a sort of player who should be off the bench. I feel like as a team like United, we shouldn't let our standards slip. We should have world-class players in every position. In particular, the central midfield position. And you can have world-class CDMs. Contrary to popular belief, because I know people throw away, oh, you can't have 10 Neymars in the team, you can't have 10 Messis in the team. I know, but we need a world-class CDM. A world-class CDM, in my opinion, is someone like Partey. Yeah, we like to party. We like to party. That's the one. Yeah, don't steal that, yeah, if he does sign for United, yeah, and you Arsenal fans, if he does go to Arsenal, hopefully not, because then they'll have a decent midfield if he goes there. He's a great player. He holds the ball well. He brings it forward. He tackles. He scores. He does everything you want. He's a beast. And he's proven it against the best teams. Now, Scott McTominay should not have been awarded the player of the season, young player of the season. In my opinion, the young player of the season should have went to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Second, it should have went to Marcus Rashford. Third, it should have went to Greenwood. That's how it should have been, because those were our young players of the season. And they're all younger than Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay in just under a year will be 24, just like Pereira. Look, we keep we keep dragging these youth players to the point when they're not youth players anymore, but we keep pushing them as youth players. Just like Lingard is still a youth player. We keep doing it. We're doing it. We're going to do it with McTominay. We're doing it with Pereira right now. And that brings me on to Pereira. Pereira, Lingard, Mata, Matic should not play for United next season. What do you think about that? Now, Matic has had a bit of a reprieve. He started playing well once the season got going. He got into the team, and he done. To be honest with you, he done really well. I don't dislike Mata. I just feel like he's too slow. That's all. I feel like when I've seen him live, he passes sideways too much. He doesn't pass forward enough, and this is the problem with Matic. In regards to Mata, he's too old. He doesn't offer anything anymore. And he does have flashes of brilliance because he was a great player in his past. He should not be at United next season. I feel like him in particular, if we were to keep Matic, because we can't sell them all, especially now when we ain't got time, we're slow on the best of days. Now the coronavirus is here, that's our excuse. That's the Glazers' excuse, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be it. Remember it here. Now, Mata, Lingard and Pereira should be gone. Priority. They should go. They are no good for the team, squad, whatever. They are not good. The running man, Lingard, he's not a running man anymore. He does these stupid dances on the pitch. He's not serious. And he's got Mino Raiola as his agent. So that is a slap in the face of all the United fans that have backed him. Not me. Not me. I haven't backed Lingard. I've been slating him for years. But all you guys, he's gone after Raiola. Raiola, yeah, he's like slapping the face, Raiola, yeah. But then again, Raiola, you know, he's the agent. He's going to try and get, you need a magician to get Lingard a good club, and he probably can do it, because I don't know anyone who would want to pay Lingard 200 grand a week. Do you? Who's going to want to do that? Probably Shanghai or something are going to want to do that. No one else in their right mind, unless they're on the Charlie, would want to do that. Well, I said, look, Lingard out. Should have been out in 2013. And also Pereira. Now, Pereira is the most untalented Brazilian footballer in history. You would have forgiven to thinking that Pereira is from Aberdeen. Right, because Pereira is a very, very average footballer. You remember when we used to get those footballers in the lower divisions? You know, like what's his name, Martinez. Remember Martinez and the Belgian manager? He used to play in the lower divisions in England. That's the sort of player Pereira is. He's a lower division player. Just because he's Brazilian doesn't mean he has to be a Man United player, right? He is one of the most average players we've had in history. I put him down as probably the worst midfielder in the last 15 years to have worn this great shirt of Manchester United. In the first team, I mean. In the first team. I think he's very slow, pedestrian. It reminds me, you know, we had Schneiderlin. We've had a few of them, you know, but they weren't really consistent. And I don't think they were really great players. But Pereira just takes the biscuit, in my opinion, because they had their qualities. He just takes the biscuit, and trying to fit him into a CDM role, it's just not working. And this is where we're going wrong. And this is where we're losing like 10 points a season, because we're playing these players over and over and over and over again. And I don't think that we should be looking back next season. We should look forward. We should get new players in, new blood in. And I feel like, start again in the midfield. We need a different player. We got Bruno. We got a decent front line. I feel like if we added to that, we'll be up there. Yeah. But these players cannot win you a title. McTominay, Pereira, all these players will not win you a title. You could do without them. You know, Bruno, you can't do without. That's the sort of players we're looking for. Players we cannot do without, week in, week out. Now, I want to talk about Pogba and the Graham Souness debate. I spoke briefly about this in my last video. Pogba is bitten back at Graham Souness sort of thing. I want to talk briefly about this. Graham Souness is obviously a deep admirer of Pogba's ability. Graham Souness dislikes Pogba, and that's a fact, and we have to say it. He's been saying it for the last 10 years on Sky Sports. I don't know whether it's a Hey Arnold thing. You remember the cartoon Hey Arnold, where, you know, Helga loves football head doesn't know why Helga hates him, but Helga loves him deep down. I don't know, maybe it's one of those scenarios, you never know, maybe he does love him. But Pogba and Souness, ridiculous. Souness from different eras, and Pogba should not entertain it. That's what they want fuel to the fire. Pogba is a world champion, Pogba is a young lad, and Pogba can still win trophies, and Pogba will win trophies wherever he is, right? And I believe that if we keep him, we're all the better for it. Yeah, and Souness can go just get lost, to be honest with you. Can't be obvious. I can't be boss with that guy. That guy's the worst manager in history. The guy signed a footballer that isn't even a footballer. That goes to show you everything about the guy that you need to know. He signed a footballer or isn't even a footballer. He didn't even do his research, right? He didn't even do his research. Abidai was the player, I believe it was, and yeah. He was. He can't talk. He just can't talk because Graham Souness is banter. He's banter. He's got memes everywhere. You know, it's just embarrassing, to be honest with you. It's just embarrassing. Now, quickly, the transfers I want to bring in. If Man United are going to challenge for the title, there's some transfers I want to say. Yeah, Sancho, definitely right wing all day long, will improve our squad. Partey will improve our squad. Koulibaly will improve our squad. Right. Who else is there? Imagine we signed Haaland. It'd improve our squad. Werner will improve our squad. Havertz will improve our squad. Those are sort of players we need. Those are sort of players will get us up there challenging. And that's what we need to look at. And that's what we need to be aiming for, a title challenge. Now, that's me for today. I hope you enjoyed my podcast. I'll be seeing you very soon. I'll be doing this once a week. And you have a great day and a fantastic rest of the week. And try and stay indoors, yeah? Try and be safe, yeah? I'm off to my key worker job now. You take it easy. Peace.